Once upon a time, in a tumultuous period known as the Warring States era, an exceptional kunoichi named Nanashi Uchiha, formerly known as Hikari Uchiha, emerged. She wasn't just a warrior, she was a pawn in the hands of her own clan, the Uchiha. Her fate was sealed as her extraordinary abilities turned her into nothing more than a weapon, kept in a cell and summoned only for battle. Nanashi, meaning nameless, had been baptized so to symbolize the lack of identity as a human being. However, she was born as Hikari Uchiha, a ray of light destined to live under the sun. Her parents, whose wish was to see her enjoy life to the fullest, were brutally taken from her during the horrors of war. Orphaned and endowed with powerful skills, Nanashi was turned into a living weapon by her own clan, treating her as nothing more than an object. Years passed, and Nanashi remained locked away by her own clan members, referred to only as it. During an epic battle against the Senju clan, her power forced a temporary retreat, but the Senju returned with the assistance of the Sarutobi clan. Together, they managed to defeat the Uchiha and seal Nanashi in a scroll, preventing her from being used again as a weapon. Nanashi's personality was shaped by the extreme mistreatment inflicted by her own clan. She harbored a deep hatred not only for her own lineage but for all shinobi and even reality itself. Opportunity knocked at her door when Mers released her almost a century later, manipulating her hatred to serve as his tool of war. Nanashi, who initially embraced Mers's offer of chaos, crossed paths with Boruto Uzumaki in a virtual world she herself created. Initially irritated by Boruto's persistence in communicating, she gradually saw something unique in him. While trying to follow her plans, Nanashi's conflicting emotions led to internal conflict, especially when confronted with Boruto's unwavering determination to save her. The plot unfolds with Nanashi, a powerful force endowed with ninjutsu, nature manipulation, and the fearsome Sharingan. Her Mangekyo Sharingan, a rarity for her time, makes her even more formidable, with abilities like Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu. A sorceress in the space of her genjutsu, capable of controlling others through Yachihoko, erasing memories and implanting orders in defenseless minds. Nanashi remained sealed during turbulent eras, released to unleash chaos by Mers himself. Her story intertwines with Boruto, who, with unwavering determination, frees her from the darkness that enveloped her. The final showdown against Mers is epic, with Nanashi sacrificing her life to give Boruto the strength needed to defeat their enemy. When Boruto travels back in time, Nanashi's story is rewritten, and she is saved by him. Now free from her clan, she chooses to live a modest life, grateful for Boruto changing her fate. With a heart full of gratitude, Nanashi leaves behind the tragedy of her past, sharing only the story of how Boruto transformed her life for the better. And so, with these final words, we conclude this captivating narrative. Thank you for following this fascinating story, and until the next journey.